Yes, I am back, and I'm here with kind of a short book haul here. This is for the month of September and October, all the books that I got. I didn't get very many, but I guess I'll go ahead and go through them anyway. So I guess the first book that I'll mention is this rather odd-looking one here. This is Great Apes by Will Self, a contemporary British writer within the last 25 years. I got this mainly because of the cover. It's a very odd-looking cover. And also the premise. It's kind of like a Planet of the Apes meets The Metamorphosis by Franz Kafka and such. I actually started reading this a little while ago, but didn't really pursue further for whatever reason. Don't know why. It's a very odd read, I must say. Very odd, indeed. But I also got it to just see what contemporary writing is like, and to see if it stacked up with my style. And let me tell you, there are more words in this book that I had to look up that was published 25 years ago than there were in all of Arthur Conan Doyle, which was published like 100 and so years ago. So yeah, I think I'll fit in quite well. Alright, next one here is 30 Days to Understanding the Bible by Max Anders. Unlock the Scriptures in 15 minutes a day. This is just a little pamphlet. I didn't know this, but apparently it's a 2-chapter sampler. I thought this was the whole book, but apparently not, so I kind of got ripped off there. Thank you very much, Salvation Army. But, I just got it to kind of see if I can, understand the text a bit more and such, because I'm still looking into religion, and I'm trying to decide which one to follow ultimately, and have not come to that decision as of yet. Alright, next book here I've been looking for this for quite a while. This is Why We Can't Wait by Martin Luther King Jr. Main reason why I was looking for this is because it was brought up in classes that I've had in the past, when we were talking about racial segregation and such, and all that. And to be honest with you, I just think Martin Luther King Jr. is a remarkable writer. I mean, if he wrote novels, he would have been one of the best around. I mean, look at this. The bitterly cold winter of 1962 lingered throughout the opening months of 1963, touching the land with chill and frost, and then was replaced by a placid spring. This is a work of non-fiction, but it reads like this man has wonderful imagery in his writing. And also, it's one of those books that it's kind of important in the grand scheme of things. It's historically important, and I've just been looking for it for a while, so there it is. Next one here, this is another sort of biblical work, The Normal Christian Life by Watchman Nee. Very unusual name. That's a picture of him back there. Once again, got this because, trying to see which religion's right for me. I honestly do not know as of yet. But it's got a whole bunch of different stuff in there on Christ, and so haven't read it yet, but something to look into, I guess. And then this one here, A Haunted House. This is a short story collection by Virginia Woolf. The reason why I got this is because, well, one thing, it's a penguin, which obviously, as you know, I'm collecting penguins. It's thin, and it's got short stories in here, and I love short stories. I actually will read out some short stories here pretty soon. I've actually fulfilled a request from Ahab that has taken me far too long to fulfill. But don't you worry, Ahab, that will be coming your way shortly. And I might actually read some of these stories out on the channel soon enough. Not too sure. But yeah, that's neat. So, those are all the books I got in September. And the only one in October that I really got is this one. The Perfectionists by Gail Godwin. It's her first novel, and I mainly got it because, I've heard of her, she's a contemporary American writer, and, I just wanted to try her out. It's a thin book, as I said, and if I don't like it, then I could just, get rid of it, and if I do, then I'll see about getting some of her other work, pardon me. But, yeah, anyway, that's just a quick little book haul from the months of September and October. Sorry I didn't, sorry it took me a bit longer to return than it probably should have. It's just that the whole phone repairing process was a much more involved one than was previously expected, and so I had to wait an additional week in order for it to be repaired. So, but don't you worry, I'm back. So we'll see you very soon. Hopefully with a book review of Northern Lights, which should be coming out within the next few days. I'm still working on reading the book. It's just this, I'm being so incredibly busy, and just a whole bunch of stuff is going on that's been preventing me from sitting down and reading. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you soon. I figured I may as well include this one that I just got today. This is Rules of Civility and Decent Behavior in Company and Conversation by George Washington, and it's basically just as it sounds. This is a little book on how to conduct yourself in certain situations, as told, or written rather, by the first President of the United States of America. And you can see it's very nicely illustrated right there on various sections. And I got this book in order to conduct myself properly in certain situations, and perhaps maybe I could learn something from it. It is fairly short, so hopefully I can finish it in a very short amount of time, and maybe have a review up for you of it. We'll see. Anyway, I suppose that's about it. Fuzzy Haskins album reviews coming up right after this video. Stay tuned.